So, welcome and thank you again for your presence here with all of us. Um, so, I wanted to start by, um, first of all, summarizing all that we have done so far, the connections that we have made, and um, and how it relates to the connection we're going to make today, and also the rest of the journey. What is that going to look like? Okay, so far we have learned to intentionally awaken the light of our candle flame, and I use different words to describe that depending on the the purpose of its utility, how we're going to use it, right? So, for example, I would say candlelight. We can also use the word flame, and we can just say light, right? And so, please make sure that I feel as you sit down comfortably, I have an open posture. If you feel like you're doing one of these things like that, that's a very enclosed energy field, and it's very good in certain situations. But for our purpose today, you want to make sure that your energy field is open, and um, and in a way you're open to what? You're open to intuitions and inspirations. You're open to see something new, to understand something differently, and just to be open to that flow without you imposing your own colors on it. Okay? So please go ahead and start extending the inhalations and the exhalations of your breath, and remembering to hold at the bottom and to hold at the top. And remember the trick that we learned last time, and if you just want to practice that real quick, it starts by stopping your breath. Wherever you are, stop your breath and exhale everything from your mouth, exhaling all the air in your lungs and lower stomach, and hold. Hold. I know it's hard to hold, but hold. Hold. And tease all the thoughts and all the voices and all the worries and everything that's trying to get your attention, and slowly breathe in with your attention on the flame in your heart area. Stopping at the top for just a moment, allowing you to refocus on your light, and breathing out, exhaling all the air again in your lungs and lower stomach, and holding. In the holding stage, it awakens you to remember to pay attention again and see the flame of your candlelight. Force all that air out of your lungs and lower stomach. All the emotion that is charged in that air that usually does not come out, now force it all out and hold. And when you hold, you are telling yourself where my attention is going to be. And for this moment, is going to be on the light inside of you. And what we did after igniting that light, please go ahead and take a couple more breaths as I am talking now. And we have connected, intentionally connected, this light from your heart to activate your third eye, allowing you clear sight and full intuition into any topic, into any subject. And this is automatically for you or explicitly. If you want to focus on a very specific idea and you want intuition into it, you want clarity into it, you can do that. Or in normal situations, daily life, daily activities, you're able to focus on the light in your heart, and that automatically ignites your own intuition. So today we're going to take that one step further, and we're going to connect this light now to the flow of inspiration, intuition, and next, inspiration. And if you look at the word inspire, to inspire, there is a whole bunch of translation to it, and mainly it means to breathe life into, to breathe life into. It is receiving divine information. Inspiration is receiving divine information. How cool is that? You don't have to create the divine information. All you need to do is to be open to receiving this divine information. This breath of life is your communication with spirit. So, what we're going to do today is cause the flowering of your connection to this source of inspiration. And just to remind you, we all have the power and the capacity to do this. Again, reminding you that we don't need to create the breath of life itself. It is available to us. This divine communication is our own inheritance. And all we need to do is open up ourselves. And I'll show you an example of that, to receiving that divine information, that breath of life. To what? So we can act from our own inspiration. That is fulfillment. That is fulfillment. Fulfillment is for you to open up to divine inspiration and act from that inspiration. That gives you fulfillment. And fulfillment is just the best recipe for joy, right? So this inspiration translate into your life as joy, where intuition built trust, inspiration builds joy in your life. So simply go ahead and place your left hand in your heart area and your right hand on top of your left hand, and breathe out all air in your lungs and lower stomach. Please go ahead and close your eyes if that's okay in your environment. And from your nose, breathe in into the flame in your heart area, awakening even more that light, allowing you to focus more on it. Hold at the top and breathe out all the air in your body, holding at the bottom, refocusing your attention at the light of your beauty inside of your heart. And now simply we are going to awaken the flower above your head that opens up to the inspiration that is coming you from above. And for our own purpose, we're going to use the finger, thumb, and connect it to the top of your head. And please take 3 breaths, completely focusing your attention on the light in your heart area. Allow the rest to happen automatically for you. You don't have to work hard at it. Just allow the light to awaken this flower that will accept and is now opened up to the flow of inspiration, to this divine breath of life. And we're going to call this flower the flower of life. So please go ahead and make sure that you get the 3 breaths that connects your flame to your flower, opening up its petals, allowing inspirations to come into your being, inspiring you for the most fulfilling action in your life available to you right now. Once you're done, as usual, go ahead and lock that connection. And now we have a forever initiated and strengthened the connection to your inspiration. And now when you open up, focus and concentrate on this flame in your heart, it automatically now ignites your intuition, ignites your inspiration abilities. And there is wisdom to this light inside of you, so you don't have to be concerned about how much intuition do I want, how much inspiration do I really need right now. Allow the wisdom, trust the wisdom of your own light to determine how much flowering to receive, how much inspiration you are able now to convert to beauty and life into your environment. And now this inspiration is a primary cause of action in your life. Again, causing fulfillment and causing joy. Light, trust, joy. You were able to feed your intuition by practicing breathing out in nature and connecting to the light of the sun, to practice opening up your flower of life, all you need to do is go outside, initiate your breath, take 3 breaths, allow your flower of life to open, and breathe. If the sun is out, imagine the sun feeding that flower. Imagine the butterflies coming over to your flower. And what a better example to contemplate these days the life of the butterfly. And the butterfly, at one point of the butterfly's life, all the butterfly thought of itself was just a worm, caterpillar, right? A worm crawling on the floor of the ground, paying so close attention to the ground and to the earth, moving slowly, while other animals, rabbits and squirrels, are going so fast. The caterpillar is only looking at the ground, looking at all these other animals that are going so fast, wondering, is this a curse? Am I cursed to move so slowly? Am I so cursed to only know a very small part of what's going on, of reality? And the caterpillar would, of course, look around to see what's going on, and its favorite animal was the bird. As it sees the bird going by so fast, doesn't even touch the ground. And so the worm is dreaming the fly. And so the worm has to cocoon and be alone and release the worm, the caterpillar aspect, garment, and use part of that, use all that was there to morph and create the beautiful butterfly. The caterpillar's dream comes true, and she's able to fly. And when she flies, she looks at the earth from above. Where she was down below, now she's above. And she is looking at everything, and she's entangled by the beauty of the flowers. One of those is your flower. And this flow of life coming in is the highest level of light, encapsulating so much fractaled, compressed beauty. When you open it, there is more beauty. And as you open it more, there is even more beauty. And this is now your personal journey of fulfillment, is to take this beautiful inspiration and unpackage it and digest it and let it flow, let it activate you and activate your action into your life, creating fulfillment and joy for you and everybody else in your life who is touched by that flow, the fractal, the expressions of that inspiration is forever. And the fractal has a pattern of divine information and beauty. So you're guaranteed to create amazing results in your life for you and everybody else, because now you become an example of creating fulfillment, a joyful person. I think that's a very rare thing these days, is to be a joyful person internally, without having so much to depend on the circumstances and the conditions of your life, creating that for you. That's cool too, right? That is okay too. But it's so much more powerful and self-empowering to create that for yourself, and to really understand and to know it's your inheritance. This is who you really are. So as we are journeying around the different aspects of ourselves, the different initiations of beauty and amazement and fulfilling actions in our lives, we become an example to everybody around us, and we become a window of truth, because this is you activating the fullness of you and reconnecting to certain parts of yourself that I am sure they were there already, but they were not strong and they were not intentional. And now we're converting that to understanding and to self-empowerment. Just making sure that I have covered all the material, because this is a very important topic, and I wanted to make sure that I have delivered all the pieces that I was inspired to speak about today. Okay? And I always strive to make the information short, but very, very concise. I wanted to make sure that you keep your focus with me. Okay? And so I'm just going to, again, do one more review and then open the space for questions, because I get the feeling that maybe there was a lot of questions from previous sessions you did not get to ask. So I want to make sure that I give you a lot of space today for any question. So where are we so far? We have ignited the light of our candle, and you can speak a lot about that light, right? Because that light is in the top of your chest area, and this light has the ability to ignite all other centers. We have ignited the third eye center. We have ignited the flower of light, of life center. Next, we're going to ignite 2 more centers, and then we're going to have an integration session to bring all of them together and use them as a single unit in your life. Okay? So, I want to also ask you if you would like to have an open discussion session in the middle of the week where anybody can come in. This is an open discussion, so it is not going to be about teachings or conveying information, but more just an open dialogue between whoever wants to join. So I want to put that out. If you guys are interested in that, please either email or put the date and the time on the Facebook page, and I'll try to bring that all together and see if we can put at least one session in the middle of the week. Okay? So right now I am going to unmute everybody. And please feel free. Actually, I'm going to mute you and allow you to unmute. So if you want to ask any question, or you want any kind of review on any part that we have done so far, if you have any experiences that you want to share, please go ahead. The floor is yours. Okay. I'm not sure if I should take that as good news. Okay.
Okay, I have something to add.
Yes, Teresa, go ahead.
I just want to say again, here I come back with, I have no wisdom. We're all learning all of this stuff for the first time as far as the circumstances of what's going on in the world. But I do know that I have had a very difficult time dealing with much of this, much more difficult than I would think. And I realize that I'm probably picking up other people's energies, but the energies are changing. I can tell you this intuitively from what I feel. And if you have something that you have been putting off that you want to do, I highly encourage you to at least put steps in motion to make it happen. If you have a dream that you've been trying to achieve, but it seems like it's totally impossible, do something in the direction of it, even if it's just seeking information, because this is a time that the universe is going to help you bring into fruition your dreams. But it can also be a big dinger on you if you don't have any dreams, if you're afraid to dream, if you're not getting anywhere with anything. So take some action to bring your dreams into fruition at this point in time, even if you can't go any farther into figuring out how you're going to do it monetarily. At least think about it. Think about what you would enjoy about it. Imagine how you're going to feel if it actually happens, and then just kind of let it happen. Don't try and figure out all of the moving pieces, but how are you going to feel when your dream comes true? And sit with that for a while. And honestly, that goes a long way towards bringing it into the universe. After you've imagined that it has happened, it has really already happened someplace, somewhere, somehow. So with that being said, just take the time to breathe when you're feeling down. Listen to everything he's saying there. It's all brilliant, easy information for all of us to take in. But take time for your dreams and don't be afraid to dream right now. We need new vision for the world. But start with yourself. Obviously, you need to start with yourself, and remember to be compassionate with yourself. And really, anything that I said, I'm really just saying to myself. So thank you for listening, and have a great week.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Teresa. That's fantastic. That is fantastic, and it's very appropriate for this time. And just to continue talking about that subject, because it's very, very important. And anybody on the call now, please feel free to chime in and just bring in whatever experience or knowledge you have. But just to let you know, the inspiration that I received to plan these two classes, specifically these two classes, the one from last week and this week about intuition and inspiration, happened to be very specifically aligned around a lot of astrological movements that are taking place now in our solar systems, our solar system, that did not happen in many years. And last time they happened, they had some enormous significance in our reality. And without me having to prove anything, you can see already that we already are in circumstances that are on a global level. This never happened before. So activating and reawakening your intuition and inspiration from your own source, again, like Teresa is saying, allows you this initiative that you want to start grounding, rooting a small part of your dream, right? So just a small step. And like Teresa is saying, that could be just a research, it could be an email, it could be just you imagining what it's going to look like. Take very small action, because things are pretty tight right now, but at the same time, the levels of intuition and inspirations are on a very huge magnitude. And so you wonder, oh, how am I going to materialize all of this? You don't have to worry about any of that. Start with something extremely small. And if you're accustomed to the example of the two fish and that story, really the times now are asking us to only offer two fish, meaning something very small, but in the direction of your dream, telling the universe that you believe in your own dream. Guys, you gotta believe in your own dream before somebody else has to believe in your own dream. You have to believe in yourself before you ask somebody else to believe in you. So, do something small, moving the ball just a little. And I have like an okay going on there, so that's awesome. Thank you, Teresa. That was appropriately timed. Thank you so much.
I wanted to say one more thing, and by the way, that was not me, Teresa. Not that that was anything wrong with that, but I just wanted to encourage anybody listening to please feel comfortable to ask any questions. You are in a safe place. You will not be judged. There is no stupid question. We're so glad that you're taking the time to do this for yourself. But please, if you have any questions or if you want to say anything, please, I highly encourage you to do so. You are in a safe place. You will not be judged. You will only be loved. I promise.
Yeah, I hope all of you know that already, that there will be no judgments at all. We're all brothers and sisters. There is nobody above, there is nobody below. That's all bullshit. You know, don't believe bullshit. Right? So, okay. So, please practice. A reminder again. And please take a moment, reconnect to your breath. Your breath automatically now ignites your intuition and your inspiration. If you have a chance, please go outdoors. If you can, barefoot. Touch Mother Earth. Touch the sand. touch the grass. Let Mother Earth connect with you and fill you with her intrinsic beauty. Practice breathing the sun into the third eye. Practice breathing the sun into your awakened and opened flower of life. Breathe it in and allow that inspiration. If you'd like, you can bring a topic into your awareness and open up to the inspiration for that topic. It could be a situation, it could be a tough relationship, it could be a situation that you're present in right now. Whatever it is that's important to you, bring it to your awareness and let intuition and inspiration guide you and energize your actions. Okay? I love you so much, and I will see you on Facebook.
I think Heather wants to talk.
Oh, Heather, please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can, we can.
Okay. I was trying to speak, but I just figured out how to unmute myself. So I just wanted to share with you that from the beginning, the way that you've been teaching us these techniques, these baby steps, has just been perfect for me. And I have been happy, which is a huge thing for me. And I've been practicing these techniques, 3 times a week. I'll go sit out in the sun and listen to the your YouTube class and do the techniques. And things have just been coming to me. Information has just been coming to me about healing or whatever, I need. And I just can't thank you guys enough for doing this. And Sam, your inspirations are really helping me. So thank you.
I love you. I love you, Heather. Thank you so much. It's so wonderful to hear your voice. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you.